Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another stream. We are here today. We're here with Hollow Knight again. We started this just a couple days ago, and we're enjoying it here, more or less. Last we had left off, I was fighting against the false knight, and I was getting destroyed. It was really bugging me. It was just making me not happy. So we ended the stream there. And now we are back today, clean mind, fresh slate. We know where we're going. We know somewhat what we're doing, and we're gonna hopefully get through it. But who do we have in chat so far today? We've got Eagle. Hello, Eagle. And Iveen. Hello, hello. Hold on one second. My dad is texting me. Alright. Let me read through chat. Meep. Yes, meep, meep. Hello, I am a sheep. The Hollow Knight. Yes, the Hollow Knight. You're here. When you're dueling with the knight and you can't survive the fight because the Shadow Mantos might feed too rapidly, I have an engine that still runs roaring right. I'll get her done with the force to crush your mining star. Don't forget, I'll hit you with my car. I don't know what that's from, but sounds beautiful. Pretty fast bearer, Michael. Michael, don't leave me here. Michael Mickle. My toe. Springtrap has stubbed his toe. No, don't make. How about, you know what? Cheese Trap has stubbed his toe. He's left melted gooey cheese all over the brick. If I can find a Lego Bic model, indeed. Bic. I have a Boke and a Bocklet Bookie. I haven't seen that in so long. That meme I haven't seen in a long time. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. Maybe it's just because my headset's a little loud, but I more or less half woke up about, I want to say about an hour, 2 hours ago. I was in the middle of doing my online driving course, and suddenly I was blinking my eyes and 2 hours had passed, and I was still sitting straight up in my chair, but I had fully been asleep. So, we're working on still waking up. And I forgot to make coffee, which is fine. I have a Dr. Peppa. I've got a Dr. Peppa. Peak, also Stitch, if you watched it yet, what do you think of my creep short? I love it. I can definitely see your improvement. Your small motions are getting a lot better, and I can tell that, things aren't just sitting still anymore. And it's I like it. Because I got 2 likes on my Tumblr post, I'm famous. Congratulations. Mama Stitch, yes, I am here. Hello, Eagle. Monique, hello, welcome. Alrighty, so we're gonna wait here just a couple. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit here for a couple more minutes, see if anybody else wants to pop in, and then we can go ahead and just continue from where we were. Should I get a Dr. Peppa? Yes, you should get some of that Dr. Peppa. That's that Dr. Peppa. Let me get another sip of that Dr. Peppa. There you go. I'm doing alright. How about you there, Monique? I'm good. I'm glad you liked it, and thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad to see your improvement. Yes, get a Dr. Peppa. Yes, grab a Dr. Peppa. That's that Dr. Peppa. That's that Dr. Peppa. So, as far as I could tell, we haven't actually progressed very far at all with this game. We don't have a single mask shard. We haven't even defeated the first boss, or mini boss, or whatever he is. And that goes to say something. So we're going to try and just move forward. We're going to see just how far we can get, if we can get far at all. And we are, we're going to hate ourselves for it. But there's no time like the present to start. So let's go ahead. Let's click start game. And let's continue dirt mound. And I remembered to turn off my background music this time. I gotta go back to where I died again. Alright. Wow. Give me just a little bit of your soul. Let's see if we can find my way back to that place without the map this time. Glitter, hello, welcome. Boss Knight is a boss, I believe, as they do double damage. Yeah. I keep getting, I get further and further every time I fight him. It's just incredibly difficult for me to. Hey Stitch, when will you model Cheese Trap? As soon as I finish the final design for him. As soon as that happens. I should be working on that here soon, actually. I've got a bit of merch to design for a friend of mine, and then I will probably work on that just a little bit more. Now, we're just going to skip this guy, because I don't really want to fight him. He's a bit of a nuisance. We'll drag him over here and fight him like this, but... Oops. I know this is kind of cheating it, but I don't care. It makes me mad. Fill up my soul and give me my coins. Got him. There we go. Grab them. He's going to do it soon. Yes, soon. Hopefully. Story just came up. There was a dead chicken in my chicken pen, and I thought my dad got it. Oh. Uh-oh. I have concerns. What got the chicken? Was it just old age, or? All right, we didn't even like consider the elephant in the room. You have chickens, Eagle? All right, it's time to. Ow. Alright, let's heal up one more. That way we can face the false knight, and here we go. Here comes hell. Trying to lock me back in that corner again. I saw it. No! I moved! I'm dead again. I'm dead. Nothing I can do. Heal. Okay, really? Okay, I'm fumbling. Ow! Chat, we're 16 minutes in, and technically we're only about 10 minutes in, and I already wish to quit. This is very strong Undyne feelings, although Undyne was a lot worse because they suddenly changed up their attack patterns and lied to me the whole time. which is why we never went back to Undertale. Undyne is genuinely the number one reason why I didn't go back to Undertale. I know, really petty, but I just couldn't do it. It's also giving strong vibes of Burn Trap, doing the same things over and over just to fail every time. I might have to watch. I might have to watch a video on someone else and their strategy for beating the False Knight, which I really hate doing. I don't want to do that. I actually kept myself from doing it while we weren't streaming it, but it may be the case because I don't want to be stuck here forever. I don't want to ruin the experience for myself or for you guys. So in the end, that'll be up to you. Do I watch a quick little strategy guide, or do we just keep fighting it and possibly have a short stream? Could I take a chicken off your hands? I want a pet chicken. I also want a pet rat. The chicken will eat the rat. Used to have chickens. I've never had chickens. We never even considered it because chickens are known to tear up your yard real bad, turn it into a dirt pen. I've trained 2 chickens to be held and follow you around. You may have one for whom 1,000 doubloons. Sorry, 1,000 doubloons. When I found the dead chicken, it was dead. It was dead. I poked it with a stick and somehow it ended up in the garden. Huh. You guys have like foxes or wild dogs or something around there, maybe? Coyotes even? 1,000 doubloons? Joke's on you. I don't think they said doubloons. They said doubloons. Dobloms. I know 1,000. I got 30 to 40 more chickens to feed. Undyne took ages to beat. Don't want to do that again. Yeah, that's why I never went back. My favorite chicken was called Storm. It was a fully black hen with brown spots. Ooh. Watch quick video. Oh, give me some time to rob dead bodies. Oof. That's alright. Well, then I'm quickly gonna pull open a tutorial, not like a strategy guide, up on YouTube on my phone, and we'll see. Quickly just pull something up. He makes it look so fucking easy. If it's so easy, why have I struggled so much? Okay, so Let's see. Sorry, we're gonna take a second. My dad just texted me something, and now I have anxious anxiety. Ay. I apologize, everyone. We're just going to take a second so that I can read what my dad has to say, and then decide whether or not I have to pause stream for a minute and give him a call. So essentially what I've learned from that video is the knight has a grand total of about 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks, which means they should be simple and easy to identify and whatever. I don't know why I've been struggling with it so much, considering that. Why is my mic so quiet? Whoops. Considering the fact that it's supposedly supposed to be so easy, and I have failed it now a grand total of about 6 times. But yeah. Oh, he wants to talk to me about the assassination and how the world is changing. Okay. All right. Hello. I don't know how to say your name, but welcome. All right. Let's go ahead and let's fight our way back all the way down there again, and then go see about just how easy this boss supposedly really is supposed to be. So let's go find out. Why am I not surprised? It happens like every time. Goodness gracious. You know what? You can pay for my life with yours. Give me your soul. And then give me the coin. Because of that, this guy can pay with his soul too. So that I can get my soul back. Thank you. Let's see. Let me read this story you guys were talking about over here in chat. I have to scroll up. Yes, I do have a scary personally experience. I'm gonna tell one. Absolutely, go for it. Let's see. Okay, so one time me and my brother were home alone, and I was watching him play Watch Dogs. We heard someone walking downstairs, so he looked over the stair railing, saw no one, looked all over the house, saw no one. When we got back to his room, everything had been turned off but his TV, and when he interacted with the TV, it shut off. Me and him screamed like little girls and locked the whole house down and locked his room and stayed until mom and dad got home. Huh. Me and him were like 10 and 14 around that time. Yikes. We lived in the deep forest during that time. All we could know, it could have been an intruder or a ghost. We don't know. It was a Wendigo. Yeah, the world was in your house. I'm sorry. Papa World was saying hello. Yeah, forest being type shit. It's common for stuff like that in some areas of the forest. Wendigo folklore. She was with her dog, killer, and he started barking in the forest. Heard a deer noise far away that meant it was close, so she ran into the house. Didn't come out for 2 days. Yikes. Doesn't know what a skinwalker is. Not a true skinwalker. More or less. Here we go. So into that stuff. What version of the skinwalker do you know? Skinwalker I know is when a being of some sort mimics human animals to kill and eat you. Yeah. There are multiple superstitions that relate to skinwalkers. My favorite, and the one I had grown up, was of witches turning into animalistic beings. Just slightly wrong. Yeah, that was the one I knew. The witches are hiding in plain sight. There was another one that I heard. It was still witches, but at the same time it was, instead of them like hiding in plain sight, it was them hiding out in as animals or other humans, but less witch-like and more cannibalistic-like. More like dark magic and sacrificial, that kind of stuff. And in a lot of cases, it wasn't like their choice to be that way, but it was more due to the nature of their actions. They were forced to take that form, and it was enacted by whatever the power they were using or were drawing upon. I really do enjoy that kind of stuff. I think the stories of Wendigos are honestly really sad if you actually like listen to them or read them. The story of a Wendigo, as far as I'm aware, is essentially it's someone who has lost their humanity so much that they have to eat someone else, and their grief tears them apart and eats them, and turns them into a human deer hybrid, forced to roam the forest and eat whatever it sees. Usually it's the people that have to eat their own families. We're human-esque, yeah. My mom is actually a white witch. I love the occult stuff, right? Wiccans and witches and all that kind of stuff, right? I love it. I really wish I was a part of that, right? Vulture culture is one of my favorite things in the world. Vulture culture, blood magic, even though blood magic is highly dangerous, and in a lot of places, in a lot of cultures, it is very much considered forbidden, reckless, dangerous, because of how linking it is, right? In a lot of cultures, things like blood is tied to your spiritual essence, right? It is your life, right? So if you were to make like a blood pact, right, you're linking your life to that promise, right? Or if you sacrifice a bit of your own blood to, say, like a god or goddess that you're trying to reach, in the terms of Wiccan lore, right? Or Wiccan folklore, whether it be like you're just reaching out to a god or goddesses, right? And in some cases, reaching out to even lower beings, such as spirits, or just stuff like that, or even lower beings that reside within the bottom of the earth, right? Devils, demons, stuff like that. Excuse me. You're sacrificing a part of you to link yourself to it, right? And it's considered extremely dangerous, extremely impractical, and it is highly frowned upon in a lot of situations. It's actually some places or like servers that I'm in that actually teach about this Wiccan stuff actually don't allow it in a lot of their places because of whatnot. But it is still one of my favorite types of magic, of Wiccan magic. I genuinely, I do love it. And you guys have heard me talk about how I want to haunt my place and whatever, right? I love the paranormal. It's terrifying, but I love the paranormal. I really do want to get into all of it and actually learn it all. I think on my throne wish list, you guys can find stuff like tarot cards. I'm serious, right? I do want to get into it, to learn it, to partake in it, to feed and be fed, essentially, right? All that kind of stuff. Also, how can your mother be a Wiccan but you don't know how to spell it? Wiccan is spelled Wiccan. Here, let me type it in chat for you all. Wiccan. At least I believe that is how you spell it. Let me go on over to where I am. Yeah. Let's see. My mom has tarot cards. She read my future. She said the future is undecided. Is it though, or is she just lying to you so that you don't feel like you don't have to follow a certain path, but she already knows it? You never know. Never know. Also, it's also not how you spell tarot cards. It Tarot. like how Iveen just spelled it. I'm very passionate about this stuff. I don't know jack shit. I know the bare minimum, but I'm very interested in it, and I do want to get into it. So we'll have to see. I've had my tarot cards read quite often. I've actually participated in a bunch of that stuff back in high school. Actually, back in high school, I used to have a friend who was a part of that, and they would teach me a little bit here and there. They had the pendulums, they had the crystals, they had the tarot cards on them pretty much every day. And every so often, if we were in the middle of a class and we didn't have anything to do, we would pull them out and do whatever they want, essentially whatever we wanted with them. I've had a lot of experience with that kind of stuff, right? Both the Wiccan stuff, the that kind of occult stuff, as well as more on the paranormal side of things, right? Where with a different person, they brought their dowsing rods, and we had a session. It was a long session. It was a session that made both of us feel sick, and left me with a headache until I drew the things that were in my head, at which point they were gone, and everything was fine again. And the main reason I believe in the dowsing rod stuff is purely because every time we would sit there and we would ask it where it was in the room, every time it would point directly behind where whoever was holding the rods was. Right? You ask where it is, they immediately both swung around to go point behind the person. Every time. It was fast results, all that kind of stuff, and it was just really honestly kind of fun. Scary, but fun. It genuinely hurt my head though. I remember I left that room after all that with a pounding headache that would not go away. It was there for a good 30 minutes, 45 minutes, until halfway through my next class, where I decided I was just going to pull out my sketchbook and draw the pictures that were in my head, that were hurting my head. And after they were on the paper, my headache went away, and I was okay. But, I've always been a very empathetical person, right? If someone was feeling upset, I'd know about it, right? Even if they weren't showing any signs, I would know, right? And because of that, I've always felt like I've been a little bit more connected to the world around me, even if I don't like being in this world around me. You know what I mean? And it results in a lot of fun stuff. Like I see shadows. A lot of cases, I do end up seeing shadow figures, whether they be dark or light. I do see them. I've had instances where I'll be sitting at my desk and there'll be a dark figure, a dark shadow overtaking the room from the left side behind me, and I would watch the shadows on my wall in front of me grow dark from the left side, just slowly getting darker and darker. And then from the other side, I've seen white, warm lights start glowing behind me as they travel across the wall from the right side and push back that darkness. Right, I've seen a lot of it. Right, I've seen it all, and it's scary. It's definitely not something to be trifled with. In a lot of cases, it's not something to be acknowledged, but it is fun sometimes. I know quite a bit. My sister grew up with the Native American stories. My brother did the Ouija board, but with paper, and I still regret it to this day. To this dad. Still regret it to this dad. Dowsing rods are not to be fucked with, in my opinion. That is true. Dowsing rods are one of the most powerful tools you can use. And because of how powerful they are and how dangerous they can be, they're right up there next to the Ouija board. You don't mess with the Ouija board. You don't mess with dowsing rods. Because as far as I'm aware, dowsing rods, while they can be opened, they are much, much harder to actually close. And because of the way they operate, same as an Ouija board, you're offering yourself, you become the portal, or you become the doorway for them to, guide your hand to show them, what it is that they want to say. And when it comes to dowsing rods, right, it becomes even more dangerous because you're sitting there and you're fully under their control, right? You're fully channeling all of your energy into those copper rods, and then having the energy around you that comes from you and from these other people that are around you, right? Whether they be spirits, demons, higher beings, or just the energy of the people around you, period. They using that to physically move this object to whichever way, right? But yeah, I'm absolutely gonna buy myself a pair of dowsing rods here soon, so be prepared for that. I hear voices, if that counts. The shadows I see whisper. They don't speak, they whisper, and they don't say very nice things. I honestly hear a lot of yelling or screaming. That might be me. I don't ever hear yelling or screaming. Probably because I usually block it out due to my history with it. But I don't think I've ever heard yelling and screaming. But I have heard a crowd of voices all saying negative things. I've also heard soothing voices that comfort, but most of the time it's whispers that are so low they could be confused with the wind, but so loud to know they aren't the wind. But yeah, we're very different in that regard. I'm not much an empath. I've had bad experience with shadows and shadow figures and stuff. I too have bad experiences. It's just how it is, right? Shadow figures aren't inherently good. In a lot of cases, they're either lost right? They're just people who have lost their way, or they're things that haven't ever been human. And in that case, they would have no reason and no way to be good. Um, so a lot of cases, those experiences are absolutely not. They're not going to be good, right? There's a reason why they say if you see a shadow figure, ignore it. Don't acknowledge it. Don't give it the recognition it wants. Don't give it the fear it wants. Just turn around and walk away. Tell it cannot follow you. Tell it to get out of this place and leave, right? That is the number one reason why they say that, because they're not inherently good, and in a lot of cases, they were never human to begin with, right? I luckily have multiple angels, so I rarely have dark shadows. I don't super have many angels. All I ever see are dark shadows. It's just kind of how it is, unfortunately. I do have cases, though, where if I sit down and offer myself to the world around me to show me the things that it wants to show me, I will experience like things behind my eyelids, such as, visions or locations, or just it feels like messages to me, right? For the longest time, I was trying to be in contact with this one being, and I was trying to figure out who they were, because I couldn't figure it out at all. And for the longest time, I would sit there, right? I'd offer myself up to them, to the world, right? Show me what it is that you want to see, that you want me to see, right? Who are you, right? Tell me what it is that you are trying to tell me. And all of a sudden, I'd get hot flashes. I'd be really dizzy, a little nauseous, and behind my eyelids, I would see this great big black cathedral with these red-stained windows and a raised altar in the middle. Right, rows and rows of church pews, but everything was all dark and gloomy. And in the center of the altar, there would be a woman who was sitting there. It was a hooded figure with a bright red crimson robe. It was the same color as blood, right? And she would just sit there, right? Her arms folded, or like in her sleeves, and she would just stand there. It would be like a still image, but with moving lights. Right? I would never hear anything, but I would always see that cathedral. Right? In a lot of cases, after I would see the cathedral, I would get other images. Right? I saw like an offering pyre. I saw ravens on a like a telephone post. Right? Just other random things that didn't really feel like they made sense. Right? And I remember, once I finally opened my eyes and the dizziness passed, there was only one thing left in my head, and it was a phrase, but I can't remember what it was. I remember I texted my friend after that happened, trying to figure out what the hell was happening. I believe I still have that message to them. If you guys are interested, I can pull it up and we can see what it was. I know we've completely deviated for the last half an hour or so, but we have here. Here we are. I found it. The phrase that was in my head was just "sprout the wings of valor to find your way to victory." That was what was stuck in my head for the longest time. And after that, every time I would reach out again, the things I saw got darker and gloomier and quieter. The funeral pyre, or the offering pyre, was empty. There was no fire in it anymore. I could smell the smell of old paper and like old desks, right? And it just, after a while, I started seeing the cathedral, but the woman wasn't there anymore. And it slowly transitioned to the face of a man that, in my head, right, in my emotions, my feelings, they felt inherently wrong. They felt evil, right? If I were to put a face to the devil, it would have been this, right? And all I could see of it was just these big, like these small, not big, right? They were wide, but they were small, little like eyes, right? They were glowing a reddish yellow, and there was this big, sharp smile, toothy grin that was just too big for the face it was on, right? And the altar that I saw in my head felt cold, empty, lifeless, as if this woman and this man had been fighting and the woman had lost, right? I don't ever see the woman anymore. I don't feel her anymore. And whenever I do try and think about it, I am immediately hit with the image of that man again. It's almost as if he took her place and wiped her existence almost, which is scary to say the least, and honestly kind of concerning. But but you know how it be. Let's see. Let me scroll back through chat again and see what you got here. When I do see dark shadows, it's always in doorways. I always see them, they're usually around corners, right? Hiding just out of view, or they're in the center of the room where they want to be seen. Because they want to be acknowledged. They want you to know that they're there, and if you know that they're there, then they know that they can affect you, right? The trick is to make sure that they know that they can't affect you, right? Tell them you can't hurt me. You can't touch me. You can't talk to me, right? And if you do, I will revoke you in the name of Jesus Christ, right? In the name of our holy Lord, right? Our Savior. You are not welcome here, and banish them, right? That's just how it is. What's going on? We're talking about a lot of stuff. Talking about stuff that is not Hollow Knight. And we have been for like the last 30, 40 minutes. I hear yelling or screaming in the house I live. A PDF file used to live in my room exactly. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that's fun. That's great. What if I hug the shadow creature? Well, then they will... I don't know, actually. It's a very good question, but I don't recommend it. My angels are my late mother and my grandpa, so yeah. I guess if I were to say what the warm light feels like to me, sometimes it feels like my great grandmother that passed away about 1.5 years, 2 years ago now. Yeah, I would say it feels like her, but I'm not sure. I have multiple tiny things up in my room, and back in 2022, for 2 months straight, the one above my head fell out of nowhere. I don't have a headboard, luckily, so it just fell behind my bed. Yikes. I've had boxes of mac and cheese throw themselves at me, and when I go to catch them, it would hit my hand, bounce off into the sink, and cause me to punch the shit out of a pan. Fucking, I opened the cupboard, and after a second, a box of mac and cheese flew out at me. I went to go grab it because my dad was asleep in the living room, and fucking, it hit my hand, flew off my hand and into the sink, and I punched the shit out of a baking pan. It was so loud. This isn't a Hollow Knight anymore. This is Paranormal Experiences. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Stitch, if I were you, I'd get saged or clearly something. Get Jesus. I think I'm alright. I'm good with seeing the demons in my head and in my bed. Actually, an atheist, which doesn't help much of any negative experiences, and it's caused things to both be better and worse because I don't have protection from it past my mental state, which recent. Well, I firmly believe that you don't have to be a believer to still use like a Lord's name, right? In the name of protection. You know what I mean? Right? I myself am deist, right? Being deist means that I believe that there is a God. I just don't believe that he interacts in the world, right? The best analogy or metaphor or simile I can give you guys regarding that would be God is like a clockmaker, right? Clockmaker builds the clocks and then leaves them to tick, only fixing them when they break, right? That's how I view any sort of God, right? But at the same time, I also believe that, while we see that there may just be one God, there could be multiple, right? Who's to say God isn't, the trees themselves, right? The spirits of the trees, right? It's just, I feel like God is, to me, is purely he is what you want him to be, right? Um, that's just how he or she, right? They just are who you want them to be, right? There's no physical form to God or goddess, right? And that's just how it is, right? So if you're having those negative experiences with paranormal or demons or whatever, right? You still say in the name of our Lord, right? Or in the name of my Lord, right? In the name of your Lord, right? I rebuke you. It's all the same to me, anyways. Uh, it depends on who you talk to. I actually dreamed of a lady named Layu, and she kept saying, "Hello, I'm insane." That one was so nice to talk to, though. It has recently gotten better, but when the paintings happened to fall, I had been terrible. I had no reason to live. It felt, and I fell into a cycle of depression. That was when I had the worst experiences. Yeah, like anything around you, whether it be just the environment or whether it be spirits and demons, right? They will react to negativity more than they will react to positivity, right? Because they know if they can get a reaction out of you and you acknowledge that they're there because of the negative energy that you're feeding them, right? Then the longer they know they'll be able to stay around, right? They know they're getting what they want from you, and that they can continue to get what they want from you, right? So, that's just how it is. Just found out Layu means withered. I had a dream a long time ago about an old woman, actually, and she was terrifying. Um, she didn't speak; she only screamed, and she just kept chasing me, trying to grab me. And right before she reached me, I shot awake in bed, but I could still feel her in my pillow. I couldn't lay back down because there was this energy in my pillow screaming at me, trying to grab me. And then I looked over to the side, and suddenly my brother choked in his sleep, which was really concerning. But that happened. And then eventually I was able to go back to sleep, and I dreamt of death. I dreamt I was dying. I dreamt I was falling down this endless void, and I could see the walls racing up past me. And from the endless abyss above me, this long, skeletal, shadowy hand just reached down and down, further and further to grab me. I knew if it touched me, I was done for. I wouldn't be able to wake back up. Right? And once I realized that, I was forcing myself to wake up. I was trying to get myself to wake up. And I couldn't. I just couldn't wake up. And I ended up, I remember very vividly, suddenly I was outside my body. My body was still asleep, but I could see myself. I could see my body from above. And I reached out and grabbed my own hand and moved my hand. Right? And suddenly I was back in my body, waking up because my hand had moved. Right? I woke up because my hand went from my side to my chest, and it woke me up. And I've been okay since. I'm still here. I haven't dealt with that hand again, or the abyss, but I'm here. And something tells me if I wasn't able to move my hand, I would not be here. It was a terrifying experience, and one that will always stay with me. Always stay with me. But now that we have spoken of the occult, hold on, my dad wants my YouTube channel. I think my dad wants to join the stream. Uh-oh. We're gonna see how this goes, guys. That's let's share this with him. There you go. Well, just sent my dad the invitation to the channel. My grandmother lives in King Henry VIII's holiday home. You could probably imagine the experiences I had in that house. Oh, wow, that sounds actually fun, to be honest. I would love to go and visit like a haunted place. Let's see. Honestly, feel so lucky now after hearing your stories. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what? Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I've had a situation like that minus the skeleton. I've been in third-person sleep before, but I was just stuck. I believe it's called astral projection, that kind of stuff. And I've, like, it's happened to me before, right? But that was, like, the first time I was fully in control, you know? First time, like, I had a reason for it. Ow! I was focused on chat. God damn it. I'm gonna have to heal. Oh, don't touch. Oh, you touched. You touched twice. Now I gotta beat you. Nice. There we go. Oh, goodness gracious. Yo, Stitch Grandpa joins the stream. Calling you Mama Stitch when he gets here. Uh-oh. It was not fun in there. I woke up every time to a woman screaming at me. It was the head handmaiden. She didn't like how you were messing up her bed she had just made. You really shouldn't have done that. Oh, of course. Oh, what just happened? My main monitor turned off. Alright, there it goes, it's back. I can hear the caterpillar to save, but I can't find it around here. We're just gonna have to find it at a later point, I guess. We're just gonna cheese this guy again, because again, I don't want to fight him and be stuck here for another 40 minutes. So we're just gonna cheese you this way. Cheese. Cheese indeed. What's up here? I've been through here like 6 times and I still haven't been up here. Ow! Give me all the coins. Or whatever they're called. I genuinely still don't know what these are called. So Stitch becomes Zach Wagon stream when? Well... The second Annabelle shows up at my door because I've just purely become too much of a threat. Like, I swear I would joke too, but I have a genuine fear of that room. My sister slept fine whilst I would get tormented by her. I woke up with sleep paralysis at 7 years old with her crawling towards me. Ugh. I could never. I've never had sleep paralysis except for like small body part like paralysis, right? Like I would wake up and my hand wouldn't be able to move, right? Or like I couldn't move my wrist. But otherwise I've never had like full body sleep paralysis or seen anything like that when I've woken up. I get to sleep usually. I get to sleep and wake up. Give me all my 190 something coins. My goodness. Stop coming at me. Back up. Let's see. I only get haunted by late mom. Mom, stop moving my shit. I know it's you. I know it both of my moms. It's one hell of a way to to watch over your kids still. You show up in the afterlife and just clean up their room for them. If I become a ghost, right? All I'm doing is leaving the light switches on. Your power bill is gonna be wicked high because I know that's the scariest thing. Like, I'm not gonna turn on your oven and burn down your house. I'm just gonna leave your porch light on. Like, leave your kitchen light on. In the middle of the night while you're sleeping, turn on your TV, but make sure the volume's all the way down. Like, if you have kids, I'll play with your kids, but like, I'm still leaving their lights on at night. Like, it was full body, just staring down. Basically, there's this table in the room. It's glass, but it has a stone statue of a woman holding it, hunched over, head resting on it, and it emerged from the fucking statue. Ew. Oh, my grandpa yells at me in my dreams. You've got one hell of a family, huh? Like, grandpa, could you not? Already? Really? That. Twice. 2 times. Alright. Got him. Alright. Second stage. This only happens once per cycle, he said. Oh, that's twice. Need to heal. I jumped! No, I was in the middle of healing. No! Why are you on top of me? How am I supposed to get out of that? Good. Why are you charging and jumping at me? What? How was I supposed to? I can't avoid that. You have me locked in a corner again. I can't. I'm dead again. I'm dead again! Struggling. Map updated. What got updated? What? Oh, I explored that new area. That's right. My goodness. Like, Grandpa, could you not? I have more important things to do. Mirrors from the table. It was hell on earth for me. My grandma still has the statue out in the open, and I have to walk past the room, and I can feel it staring. It's hell. Yeah, I bet. Okay, so what all are we trying to get next? Right. If we go in here, what was the next object? Oh, that's not it. That's the stag station. Here's the shop. Let's check what you've got.
Bapanada.
So bench pins, remark benches, don't need those. Don't need the blue cocoons. I don't need the shop heaps. I don't need the stagway. I don't need the hot springs. Alright, I don't need these. So let's head over to what's his name over here. See what he's got. What do you got? You got the mask shard, which is something we do need. I don't need the key. We don't super need this right now, but this will collect our coins for us. Apparently they're called Geo. I need to remember that because I keep calling them coins, but they're Geo. This would be nice to have. The Stalwart Shell. Grants you more time to recover after taking damage. Useful if you need to escape from a tight spot. Here's a light. We don't really need a light right now. I don't really need the rancid egg right now. But I think we should either get this here, or we could progress and get the mask shard. but I don't think we really need that right now, not yet. So I think we're gonna go back. We're gonna grab our coins and then come back up here and then get the stalwart shell. I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh, we gotta go grab the thing again. Although I'm probably gonna get stuck inside the boss room because I have to walk in and fight them to get what I need. Let's go across all the way. The music in this is genuinely is still so beautiful. It's so pretty. I can see why people like make sure to get the soundtracks and stuff. Like, this is really pretty, to be honest. Collect my geo. Get rid of that because that's bad taste. My sister also said the house we used to live in, the one in the forest, was haunted, and I believe her because we used to find kids' lost toys in the sand. Oh, that's kind of morbid, to be quite honest with you. Kids' toys lost in the sand. How did I manage to avoid all of that and still end up down here? Oh, I didn't mean to go all the way down. Whoops, now I gotta fight this fool. Back up. Alright. Eagle, that's horrific. Kids' toys and hauntings usually mean something either tragic or just horrific in itself. You must have been living in the forest from the FNAF movie Dream sequence. Sorry. Can I please up? Thank you. Goodness gracious. Come on. You're a good source of coins, so you can come over here. Yes, I accidentally almost just said soice. Go. Grab them. Yeah, we found a toothless action figure without a head. That symbolism there could be a little iffy there, huh? People that used to live there was an army man and a woman. Me and my siblings were the only ones that lived there, I think. Yeah, that spells weird. It's like you've got the Isle of Dolls from Mexico, but like the Isle of action figures of what, America? Give me all of my coins back. Perfect. Now we're gonna go grab that badge. Means we're heading all the way back again. All the way back. You. Oh, come on. I hate jumping in these types of games. There we go. Ascend. I don't know. I'll ask my dad about it later. Go for it. Yeah, I'd be incredibly interested to know. Just keep going. Past this temple. finally back. Ascend. Now we're gonna go buy that the protection charm. I still can't remember his name. Stalwart Shell. Can be tough, always taking hits and getting knocked around. Yeah, we're gonna get this. Purchase this item. Item purchased. Perfect. And we could get the mask shard too. I think we might grab that. Grab the mask shard. Just because I think it's a part of the story. So let's go ahead and do that. We've gained one of the mask shards. Alright. I believe I is my thing, yep. We're going to add this. While resting at a bench. Alright, so let's go sit down at the bench. And then we can equip this. There we go. Now I wonder what the mask shard did. If that made me a little bit stronger. But my mom says that the house we live in now is horrible compared to the other one. Oh yeah? Horrible in like a spiritual way, or horrible in like you just hate it there? Anyway, I got ELA class in 8 minutes. Well, don't be late to your class. Thank you for popping in. I hope you enjoy your ELA class. Wish you the best of luck with that. By the way, I recommend playing No, I'm Not a Human. It is gorgeous writing. Oh yeah? That is definitely not how you spell that word. But, alright. Maybe I'll check it out for sure. No, I'm Not a Human. Yeah, well, I'll write that down. I'll jot it down. Let's see. Actually, if you're over in the Discord, you can go ahead and post that over in the suggestions tab over there, and I'll definitely take a look at that. Yeah, bye-bye. See you later, Rabbit Gators. Alrighty, I'll see you real soon. Oh, excuse me. Did you pass that town above? What a gloomy little place, and such majesty hidden right beneath. I suppose that's why they've all headed down here. Who could resist such possibilities? Not gonna say anything about the mask shard I just got, but okay. Alright, let's keep going. We gotta go back to that boss fight, see if we can manage a little bit better. This new charm is supposed to give us a little bit more recovery time after an attack. So here's hoping. Down. We should visit the guy that's in the mines again soon. We haven't spoken to them in who knows how long now. This guy's back, which means we can farm him for more coins. Come on. Get you with my needle. All of your coins. Give me all of you. And the construction out back is really getting loud today. Alright, back we go. Time to go fight the false knight once again for like the 7th time. go. Oh, alright. Give me a jump. Oh, I jumped too soon. Whoops. Leave it like this. Just gonna heal up. Be a thing. Do this. Oh, I meant to jump. Whoops. Oh, you landed on top of me. Ah, alright. Heal up while he's doing that. Maybe a jump. Oh! That. Oh, I can hit those at him. Oh. I meant to jump there. Whoops. Come on, come on, come on. Right, let's do that. Heal up again. Oh. Well. Huh. Max, sorry, I received a call from my college. I haven't even been enrolled. Yikes. It's unfortunate. Sorry, friend. He impaled himself with his own mace. Let's inspect. I've defeated the false knight. I got the city crest. Huh. Alright, well, what's up here? Oh, yes! Give me them all. Give me them all. All of them. I have become the treasure. I am the treasure. What's up there? No, there's not anything there. Okay. Let's go. Let's continue. Okay, there's an up and there's a down. What's down? Down the way to go? Looks like down's the right way to go, so we're gonna go up first. I don't think there's any right or wrong way to go. There's just endless exploration. Oh, what's here? There's a snail person. It's wrecked. Let's listen to you. Snail shaman. Oh, who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Hollowness Corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Oh ho ho. Don't be afraid. Have faith. That spell belongs to you now. All you need to do is take it. Oh, you won't be getting much further without it. I promise you. I died. Consumed the vengeful spirit. Tap Q to unlock the spirit. Spells will deplete soul. Replenish soul by striking enemies. You've locked me outside. Feel bad for the bugs. They've had their bodies taken over by the hollow and can't fight it. Oh, you've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but seemed to have slipped away myself. Oh. Now we're awake. I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. Not as repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I'd be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you've had more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend. Oh, so you're just one of them people, huh? Oh. That's powerful. Ow. Ready? I wonder how that's going to interfere. Oh, okay. So if I just hold it, it'll be fine. Okay. Let's go on up. Let's go up this way. Wait for that bug to get sufficiently far. Go up further. Alright, let's go. Calling it Snail Guy is going to be evil? Yeah, most likely. Look at these roly-polies, though. They're honestly kind of cute. Fast, but they're cute. Heal up a little bit. Again. Alright, let's just keep going. Looks like we go down. What's this way? Oh, there's one of these. Let's see. Give me all that you possess. Is that the right way? Oh, so you're just homing. I see. Wait, did Snail Guy have orange eyes? He didn't have a face. What's one of you? Oh. Oh, he throws out these guys. Give me... Ow. I'm gonna die here. Ah. Thank you for all that is holy. Oh, goodness gracious. I got the Soul Catcher. What's that? Used by shamans to draw more soul from the world around them. Increases the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy with the nail. Something tells me I'm gonna want this, huh? Especially with my new powers. We need more notches. How do we get more notches? For now, we're not going to use it. We can't equip it right now anyways, because we need the... No, he's got white eyes. Oh, so it's done then. You've slain the beast. The poor thing must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Look, the gate between us has opened. Oh, sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you are seeking, it will find you. Actually, there was another path I wanted to take there. So we're gonna go back that way. Because we went the proper way and not the improper way. So let's go back up here. All the way. Come on. He's got eyes. Hollow. But they weren't orange. Does that matter? Going on down. Up. Like that. And then this way. This way had more. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think you could go there. Okay, well now you're down there. I've got to heal. I can only heal twice. Oh, what's that? Let's heal a little bit more. Regen soul dude. Oh yes, I just want my idea to be right. Oh, what even? I'm glowing? Oh, I have an extra life. That's what that is. Okay. I have 2 extra lives. Those are going to be gone immediately. But now that we have this, if we go back, there was that other guy that we couldn't beat. We can probably beat him now. Actually, we're on a bench here. Let's do this. That way we get more soul. Now we can go that way, I think. What's this way? Back down. Okay. Is that a rib? Those are ribs. Oh. This is the proper way. Inspect. Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area? Available now for an excellent price. Do I not have a map for this? I think I do. I think this is... Yeah. What's up there? Oops. Oh, we're back here. Okay. Well, if that's the case, let's head on back. That one to go. Ow. Ow. Ow, what the hell? God. Alright, let's go this way. It's been a while since I've gone this way. Oh, it's you. Oh, I can probably get you out now. I need more soul for it, though. Alright. Bastards. I gotta heal first. Let's heal all the way. Luckily, there's still plenty of fools here to kill. Go. It didn't work. Alright. I guess I need the dash ability or something, huh? You with your long charge. I've dealt with worse. Bastards. Your jumping doesn't do much in that hallway, my friend. Not very. Okay, you're a little pesky. Alright, let's keep going. Keep going. Let's go check on the mining guy. Oh, hello again. Are you still running about? Why not join me down here? There's plenty of wealth in these rocks for anyone willing to put some work in. Those crystals out there are worth a fair bit, but I have a feeling that there's something even more valuable hidden just a bit deeper in. I can almost smell it. Ha ha ha. You're welcome to join me. There's enough for both of us. Or if you don't feel like digging, you could just sit and sing with me. Ha ha ha. my Sheila. Am I glowing? What's this way? I don't remember. To you. Ow. Ow. Heal a minute. Got you. Heal again. Anything this way again? Nope. Killed you for no reason. My bad, buddy. It didn't affect him, but it hurts me. Why? Bastard. Let's just keep going. Let's see if he has anything new to say now that we've defeated the false knight. He's gone! Where is he now? Huh. It's kind of odd. Kind of concerning, to be honest. He's probably inside of whatever new area we probably unlocked. Not that I know where said new area is. If I pull open tab... Well, it looks like we can go... Something tells me it is that tunnel that seems to go somewhere else. Who's gone? The explorer that was, you know, inspecting the egg. He's not there anymore. Alright, we've got 500 coins. I'm not sure what all is important or new. Shop, get a mask shard. Found another one of these. I have enough for it. Or I can get the geo collector. I still don't know what this is, though. Vessel fragment. Piece of a soul vessel. Oh, this would... If I get enough of these, something tells me I'll get another little circle there that holds the soul I collect. I see. Okay, so it's like a level up for my soul collection. Alright, well, let's go see what the map shop has. Let's see what you have to say first. Is it the temple? River monks went there to pray, said they felt peace in the walls. After a while, they stopped going. Huh. They said they have new stuff here.
Sanjo.
This is a really ghastly, dangerous place. Alright, well, let's shop.
Papanada.
You said something about a pin or a new map bot. I don't think I need those. Alright, so what should we get, chat? Should we get the mask shard or should we get the gathering swarm? What do we think? What will be most beneficial to us? I think the mask shard will help progress the story. But if we get the gathering swarm, we'll be able to collect more of those mask shards. So... It's a very grindy game, to be quite honest. It's very exploration based and very kind of grindy. So what do we think, chat? I'm leaving this discussion up to you guys. Time came to make a very important decision, and you all disappear? I think if that's the case, whoops. If that's the case, we will go with the gathering swarm. We'll get the gathering swarm. But that means we won't have our locator anymore. Erg. How many mask shards do we have to get in total? I think the achievement said 5. But we only have 3 notches. If we get this, we'll have to remove our locator notch, which will make it a little bit harder to find us on the map, but it shouldn't be super difficult as long as we can recognize landmarks and markings and stuff. So... I think we're gonna go with this. We're gonna purchase this item, and now we have 200, which means we gotta go slaughter more bugs. We've got, yep, we're gonna want this, so we're gonna unequip this, put this on. So now we've got soul catcher, so we can get more soul and the gathering swarm, so that we can get more of the geo. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. And then let's go use the stag, and let's go see if we can find the next place to go. Whoops. Go down to the Forgotten Crossroads. Alright. So now, let's rest here. That way we spawn here. Now if we look at the map. Oh, now would be really nice time to actually know where I am. Good thing that there's a bench here, so we can just quickly swap out this one for this one. And we can pull open this. Okay, so for there, we are gonna go to the right, go up one, all the way, and then find that section. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna try and do. All right. Go out and up. Really? Already? That was fast. Oops. Yeah, I can't jump that. Alright, so we're going up and over. To you. Frustrating. Be gone. Come here, come down here. Come on. Be gone. There we go. Let's go this way. You. We're just gonna try and avoid you the best we can. Okay, but we'll hit that one just because. Let's go this way. A door with an open slot. Okay, so we still don't have what we need for that. So where do we go from here then? You guys know just how good I am with directions. Ow. Hell, man. Already killed that. What's this down here? That. How do I get up there? Do I need another skill? I think what we need is dash. I think we need some sort of dash ability. For now, we're just gonna keep killing things until we get 500 coins again. And we'll go back and buy the mask shard, and we'll continue on that way. Again, I have no idea where we are, what we're doing, but we're trying. Let's go this way. What's up here? Oops. I don't even want to fight you. I literally just want to go this way. Okay, I hate this room. I highly dislike this room. The city, this way. But I can't open that because how do I get through that? I'm so lost. How are you supposed to get through that? Looks like maybe it goes down. I'm lost. Chat, I'm lost. Because what we got was what? We got at Forgotten Crossroads. I think maybe we need to go down. I think that's what we need to do. Which means we gotta go back. back up that little city area where that door is, and then go to the left as far as we can until it goes down. I think that's what we need to do. I have Dial's Floor and Dandy's World help. I don't know. I've never played Dandy's World. I don't know. Such a fool. I don't know what I'm doing. So, ouch! I didn't mean to press enter. I was healing. You bastard. That means we gotta go back and then back again. Ugh. Alright. Keep pressing enter to try and fight for some reason. I didn't mean to go down. I pressed space to jump. Heal up a little bit. He's gone. I don't have jump over you because I don't currently have the soul for that. I think I go this way. It's not where I went. Down. There we go. And we go this way. Down. Ow! Shouldn't have been there. Let's see. You got anything here? Oh, this is where we found that one guy. Purely because I can. Gotta go up. Can my jump please work? Thank you, my goodness. Let's go and find my soul. Of course. Give me back everything that was me. And then go back to the city, find our way back up somehow. Might be that right there. Although, that's not where we want to be. We do want to still be down there. We just want to go all the way to the left. Okay, so this is where we wanted to be. Alright, let's just steady hold A. Yeah. Let's heal up. Where? All the way. That right there. But I can't. Okay, but I can't use that. So how do I? Guys, I'm lost. I don't know what to do next. I don't know. I think honestly I might have to look it up. Purely because I genuinely have no clue where to go from here. see. Brush with magic. Which we did. Chest, yes. Did that already. And you continue to the next area, turn right and head up. Yes, got that one. Already did that. Okay, the temple. Did that. Got the soul catcher. When you descend any lower, head right. Investigate with the creature. The Gru's mother? Didn't I already killed the Gru's mother, didn't I? Okay, so if we go, it says it goes continue past the stag station, which is right there, and down into the depths. Yeah, and then head to the right. I did. I got the Gru's mother. Yeah, I got the Gru's mother. Let's make sure, because mini boss that can be ignored. Got that already. I think I already got her. Yeah, I already killed the Gru's mother. Okay, so you can go to step as finding Sly. Yeah, I defeated her. So next we gotta find Sly. So let's go down. Finding Sly the shopkeeper is. I already got Sly. I did that before I even defeated the false knight. So we go down there. Got Sly. Wooden beam. Turn to the area you were. For grub and some geo. Grub. Way. I already got them. You can nail jump? Wait. Wait. Okay, so that's how I can go and get them, but I don't. Do I need them? Do I have to save the grub? I guess we can save the grub. Somehow. How do I get there again? Sly's old hut. After creating the shortcut, head up and ascend the 2 floating platforms. Peek through the hole in the roof to reach the area above, and then just keep going up and then to the side. Okay. Sorry, you guys know I hate using the the guides, but I'm completely lost. Genuinely don't know where I'm supposed to go from here or what to do, because this game is purely exploration. As far as it's the whole fate of it is decided by exploration. So, whoops. Ow! Really? Ugh. These things. They're more annoying than anything. Look how many there are! I'm gonna die here because of this. And I fell, of course. All this to go get a grub. I just want to go past them. I can't even do that. Okay, really? No, I'm stuck. Okay, go up, go over. Up more, up even more, up to the side. Avoid. Yes, there we go. Got it. Ah! I wish I knew I could do that before. I keep accidentally stopping. There we go. I missed! Oh. I did it again. I'm gonna die. Oh, chat. Chat, I'm gonna die again. All this to get that guy. And there's not even any souls here to take. Is this necessary? Is this a necessary evil? Can we skip that first one? Ugh. It's not even necessary. Not even necessary. I gotta go up. This way. Over you. Over you. Down into the side. Really? Give me you. Wow. Got it that time. Wow. Right, I got that. Alright. Got the Gathering Swarm. Got the Stalwart Shell. Ugh. Hold on 1 second. Let's quickly do this. There we go. Got the Grove 2, I got Gathering Swarm, got the Stalwart Shell. I gather enough of them. Each purchase is later when you have enough money. It's a geo. However, your current amount of health and soul is sufficient for the next area, so you don't need a geo to get everything at the moment. I have to buy the Lumafly Lantern. Alright. Because we have to go to the dark area, I guess. Okay. Let's go get the Lumafly Lantern. Which means we have to find our way back to Dirt Wall. But we should be able to do that just by going back up here. Past these bitches. Come on. And then we can go back to our stag. Which is what? Down here? Yes. Rest. And then go back to Dirtmouth. I called it Dirt Wall, didn't I? Whoops. Let's go see if we even have enough for the Lumify lanterns. If we don't, I'm gonna cry. Enter. We don't even have enough. We don't even know. We gotta go fight so many of these. But fortunately, we've been at this for about 2 hours, which means it is about time for me to end up stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember to like and subscribe. Liking shows me that you want to see more, and subscribing ensures that you see more when more happens. Excuse me. Just a reminder, if you guys haven't joined if you guys haven't joined the Discord, you can find that in the description down below. And if you haven't joined the Discord, why not? The community is fun and welcoming over there, and I very much so enjoy watching you guys and interacting with you guys over there. There's also fun stuff like raffles and community events that will be happening over there very soon. You can also find most of my most important announcements over there as well. Down below, you can also find links to my socials, such as my Twitter or X, whatever you call it, as well as my Blue Sky. I don't really post over there, and usually when I do, it's just hubbub. But if you guys are interested in having that as well, feel free to go down and join those as well. Down there, you can also find my semi-new edition, my Throne wish list. Down there, you can, using my Throne wish list, you can send me gifts, whether it be something that's already on my list or something that you guys would just like to send me that isn't on the list. Whether it be wholesome, not so wholesome, something you want me to open on stream, or just something you want me to have. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you again real soon. Thank you, and bye-bye.